Hello there everybody, Sam Strains here, welcome back to the Railway and welcome to another train pack review. It's quite big, it's definitely the biggest train pack I've ever looked at. So yes, The Railway Children, a real classic British film. I'm going to put this down just because it's easier. The film, and I'll talk a little bit more about the film later on, but it's a real British classic. I think it was in the BFI Top 100 or something like that, so still to this day a very, very popular film. And I watched it recently, in fact me and my sister watched it together, and we really enjoyed it obviously, it's a lovely story, but we also found it very odd at times. It's quite an interesting film to watch just because of the directorial choices made. We found it quite eccentric, which I got quite a while ago now, and just like the 40th Ambulance train pack, this one comes in such a beautiful box, which has been so nicely printed. And then down at the bottom you can see a brief description of what you get with the train pack. So you can see that
So you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
That basically sums it up, doesn't it? And if I show you the side of the box, and actually this is printed all over it, but it is 30-575, that's the product number. So if you want to look this up and maybe get one for yourself, that's what you're going to want to be searching for. Anyway, let me show you the back of the box, because once again you can see there's so much printed goodies on here. So once again you can see the loco, the coach, and even the station, and it says here that the models shown here are actual size, which is quite nice to see, and yes, that's true, I have confirmed that. And there's all sorts of film memorabilia, so you've got a screenshot from the actual film there, I believe.
What the frick is that? What the frick?
And a whole load of information about the film, and if you can read it, yep, I'm hoping that shot will allow you to read it. You can pause it and do so. And then you've also got a film poster printed onto here from 1970, it says, which is quite nice to see. But again, just the quality of the packaging on this is something absolutely out of this world. And certainly these Bachmann train packs are the only time I've seen something yabbering, yibba yabbering, that's a new one. Anyway, let's get this open because I know you want to see what's inside. So let me lift off the top of the box, and here you can see is the contents. So first of all you've got the loco up in the top corner here, which again is in that GNSR, which SR of course is the Great North and South Railway. It's a fictional livery, so if you don't recognise it, that's probably why. You get the two coaches there, as you can see, and also the little model of Oakwood Station, which is really, really lovely to see. And let's not forget this beautifully printed sort of, I'm calling it an inlay, which has all kinds of screenshots from the film, the different engines that appeared in it. So that is really, really nice. Now, one immediate criticism I had when I opened this train pack for the first time, being that I'd just seen the film, was that the coaches, which come with the loco, are really not a lot like what you see in the film. So here's a screenshot I've taken from the film. You can see the coach just behind the loco there is pretty much similar to what you get in the set, but the others are not. So the next coach down is sort of in the same livery, but it's much shorter. It might be a four-wheel one, I can't remember actually. I'm not looking at the picture right now, I'm just trying to remember. And then at the back is what looks like an LNER clerestory coach of some description. So yes, it's really not a lot like the train that's in the film, the specific film that this train pack was based on. And I think that's a real shame because they've gone to all the trouble of creating this beautiful livery on the locomotive, which is, totally unique to the film. So, I think it's a little bit of a shame that they didn't go the extra mile and get the coaches absolutely right as they appeared in the film. But oh well, such is life. And another thing I've noticed is this. Look, this is the coach from, well, one of the coaches from the Bachmann Ambulance train pack, and they're absolutely identical, as you can see. They just used the same coach again for this. So, yeah, is this the generic Bachmann train pack coach? I don't know. But a similar thing happened with this pack, actually. They didn't do the interiors properly, so that one kind of fell on its bottom a little bit as well. But it's not a huge concern, obviously, and I suppose if you hadn't just watched the film, like me, you might not notice, but certainly the coaches don't seem to add up. But again, it's a minor complaint. It's this beautiful certificate of authenticity for the Railway Children, and let's figure out how many there were. So this one is pack number 122, 22, 22, 22, and does it say how many were built? No. So I don't know how limited the edition was, it's just number 122. Yeah, doesn't have a number of how many were made in total. It might say on the box someplace, though I didn't notice it. But anyway, that's very nice. So anyway, we'll go up to the white background in just a second and I will show you the details on the loco and the coaches respectively. But first of all, here's a little bit of info on the film and just a little handful of facts and things that you might find interesting. So yeah, let's go for it. The Railway Children was actually a book by Edith Nesbit to begin with, which was first published in 1906. The film in question, though, was released, as I said earlier, in 1970, directed by Lionel Jeffries and starring Jenny Agutter and Bernard Cribbins. The railway used for the film was the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway, specifically Oakwood Station there, and although all of the locomotives and rolling stock which were used in the film were owned by the Heritage Railway, as you know, they all appeared in fictional liveries which were designed just for the film. The main locomotive in the film was the Great Western 5700 class pannier tank, which was number 5775, and as you saw was painted up into this dark brown, which is almost quite reminiscent of the LBSC Umber, I always think, and the name of the livery would presumably be the Great North and South Railway Brown, or Caramel. The pannier tank 5775, which was used, is still around today in preservation, although sadly apparently it's not in running order. It was recently repainted into the Railway Children Caramel livery and exhibitioned at the NRM. I'm not too sure whether it's kept that livery for the time being or not, but it certainly appeared in that livery in the last few years.
So there she is then, the beautiful Bachmann 5700 pannier tank from the Railway Children train pack. And as I said a minute ago, the first thing that really stands out is the
Zone is giant.
to see the end too. I tend to run the Great Northern one these days, more than the black version, but yeah, she's very attractive. It's also a very nice opportunity to appreciate the Bachmann pannier tank, because I've never owned one of those before, and really for the price I think it's quite a good model. Not bad at all, and of course very, very attractive looking as always.
Okay, we're back from the weather for our next story. I'm in a helicopter. I'm looking over the railway right now, and we just had a crash of a stupid tank engine. It's crashed by stand trash. I have to turn off our police radio. Guys, bye. Shh. Now on to the weather.